Hello and welcome to Homer for January 23rd, 2025. Today we'll be reading from line 11, 12, 13, 9, 13 down to 26, 27, 28, 13 to 28. His dondein agure te die otesan Agamemnon. His tatutak krukeion hos te kreene melanudros. He te kaigi lipos me he te katai gilipos petres troperon ke huror hobarus te nakon pe argeioisin metauda o pile argeion he getoras ede merontes zdeo me mega conides a te nedes e bareie sketlios hos tote men moiu pesketo kai ketenausen Ilion ek persante ut hekion apones tai nun kaik nun de kaken apaten buleus atakai mekalewe tuskleia argosikestai epe polun oles alaon huto pudi mele hupermenei piloneinai hoste polawon polion catelus ecareina ed eticae lucei tu gar kratosesti megiston alagethos anegan ho alagethos anego eipo peido methapantes pelgo mensun neusipilenes patrida gaian urgareti troien haeresumen euruaguian. Hi, sorry, some of those kind of rough, but we do what we must here in the first take, last take paradigm that is daily Homer readings. You guys all know this, I'm sure by now. Anyway, so they went and they sat and in the agore, right, this gathering, while Agamemnon was crying. Is this singular or plural? Oh, they were all crying. And Agamemnon was sitting there with tears pouring out of him as a stream that has black water, a stream which is it's barren of goats, and it's against rock, Dino Peron. It's dark and it's murky, and it is flowing water. It is pouring out water. So I guess the kind of like a cliffside, because that's where goats can't hang out. Maybe. Anyway, waterfall. And then, so then he was so deeply groaning, and he spoke to the Argives in this way. O pile Argeion, O lovely Argives, you leaders, you hegemons, and you powerful ones, you rulers, Zeus, great son of Cronus, with Ate, with this what's this called? Suffering in general, mischief, ruin, usually in consequence of blind and criminal folly and infatuation. With this, he has bound me in a deep way. I am so poorly off. I'm so sketlios. I'm so I'm in such a perverse sense. I'm stuck here, right? Because at one point to me, Menmoy, he promised that he gave the nod, and he promised that I would, having sacked Ilion and its well-walled self, I would return home. But now he is desiring Nunde Mende construction. He is desiring to play with me in a bad way. Apaten kaken buleo sato, he desires and to do so, and he orders me in a very bad reputational way, Dusclea, to return to Argos, to the Argive lands, because of the fact, and also with many people being killed. But sadly, this is just how Zeus desires it to be. Zeus, with his wide-ranging strength, this is what is dear to him. Pilon einai. And indeed, Osde, there are many cities that he will leave what is this? Head? I don't know. He will. I don't know. He will. There are many heads of cities that he will Kataluse, he will destroy, right? And there are going to be many more that he will destroy, for he has strength that is the most. So anyway, guys, lagathos, let's lead thus. Lead thus, as I say, an ego eipo, as I may say, let us be persuaded, all of us, peitometh apantes. We should flee with our ships to our beloved fatherland, Patrida Gaian, because I don't think, Ugareti, not at this point, Troy, will we take the well-fastened, well-constructed Troy. Yeah. Oh shoot. Never mind. Yeah. Ride Aguia Street. Wide streeted Troy. It's just not going to happen, guys. Sorry. So what I really like about this passage is I really like this. His tears are pouring out of him like black water from a spring, which is somewhere that, it's in like a rocky place that is pouring out water. What does the translation have this? Even as a fountain of dark water, that down over the face of a beetling cliff poureth its dusky stream. That's like so sad. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'm getting some, I'm getting some of these, words wrong. This is genitive. De no peron, right? So it's like, as it is, I don't know what this is though. You know what I mean? Like, downwards. Yeah. Sorry. This is just downwards. So as the stream pours downwards, and this stream is of a rocky and goatless nature, aka a waterfall. So I mean, like, when's the last time you spoke to somebody in a manner of a barren stream pouring black water over its shadowy, enclave of a waterfall, right? When's the last time you saw a waterfall? I mean, one of the great things about Homer is that this image is, I don't know, like, I think if I wanted to make a catalog of all the descriptions of waterfalls, there's so much human emotion in this one. There's so much belonging in it because you can really feel just an ordinary Petra, right? This ordinary rock, right? It's transformed into almost an entire, living being, an entire emotion that one can come over with as he describes how, the fate that he thought he had has been taken away from him by Zeus, who is all powerful. And part of his acceptance is a recommendation that they return home, which they shall not do, as we shall see. But that'll be for tomorrow. Anyway, I hope you really enjoyed this, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.